Good afternoon, everyone. How are we doing today? Good, I hope. Alrighty. So we will need our Pear Deck slides today. Here's your code. I'm going to go ahead and head over there. I will put the code in the chat and give you a few moments to answer your question. Our question today is, what is an ecosystem? Type your answer in the box. What do you think an ecosystem is? Those of you that have not joined, you need to go ahead and join. There's only about 19 people that have joined, and there are 32 people on this call. So we need to go ahead and join and answer our question. Alrighty, so answers that I am seeing is that an ecosystem is an environment that has a lot of organisms. It's a place where plants and animals can coexist. It is a place where life thrives, is a habitat where people live. I mean, we're not people, where animals live. Okay. So we are going to watch a video today that is going to kind of thoroughly explain what exactly a habitat is. Different people have different viewpoints that are on there, but in our video, it's going to give us a very specific direct definition, as well as help us identify some key facts about it. So, what you are looking for is one, what is an ecosystem? Two, how are they classified? And three, why are they important? So, as I show you the video, you can go ahead and type in your box, and I will also give you a little bit of time after we have finished watching it for you to answer.
One day in 5th grade science class, not too long ago, I was introduced to the concept of an ecosystem, and it changed my life forever. Not sure what an ecosystem is? Don't worry. Today, we'll be heading outside to learn what ecosystems are, how we classify them, and why they matter to you and me. Let's get started. Ecosystems are communities of plants, animals, and their surroundings. They can be as large as Yellowstone National Park or as small as a single tree. Everything in the ecosystem is connected through a network of interactions which allow energy and nutrients to flow throughout the entire system. For example, let's think about a forest. Trees turn sunlight and nutrients into leaves, branches, and fruits, which provide food and shelter for animals. These animals help the trees grow by spreading their seeds and pollen, and create nutritious soil when they produce waste or die and decompose. We'll talk about all of this in more detail in future videos, but for now, the important thing to remember is that ecosystems are communities of many interconnected plants, animals, and their surroundings. We usually define ecosystems based on the types of plants and animals which can be found there. There are two main types of ecosystems, terrestrial and aquatic. Terrestrial ecosystems are land-based and include habitats such as forests and grasslands. Aquatic ecosystems are water-based and include habitats such as lakes, rivers, estuaries, and the ocean. Both of these types of ecosystems can occur in many different climates and include a wide variety of organisms depending on factors such as temperature, precipitation, and geographic features. For example, a forest in North Carolina might be home to animals such as red-shouldered hawks or black rat snakes, but a forest in Costa Rica could have scarlet macaws or bird snakes. In later videos, we'll learn about the different jobs that animals can have in an ecosystem. But for now, let's talk about why ecosystems are important to you and me. For one thing, healthy ecosystems ensure that a wide variety of plants and animals are able to survive and thrive. This variety of life is known as biodiversity. Biodiversity helps ecosystems recover from changes, such as wildfires, diseases, or invasive species, which could seriously upset the natural balance. When an ecosystem becomes unbalanced, it is harder for animals to find food and shelter, and plants to get the nutrients that they need to grow. This matters to you because healthy ecosystems keep our air and water clean, and provide nutritious food for us and other animals. Also, studying these natural areas helps us learn how to protect them and keep them healthy. Can you think of an ecosystem that you enjoy spending time in? Maybe you like going on vacation to the beach or mountains, or playing soccer at a park. What animals and plants do you find in those places? When you make observations about the natural world, you are learning about ecosystems just like scientists. Thanks so much for joining me today and learning what ecosystems are, how we classify them, and why they're so important to you and me. In future videos, we'll be exploring different types of ecosystems to learn about the amazing animals and plants which we can find there. Until then, stay curious and keep adventuring everywhere. This is Ben Zeno of The Wild Report, signing out.
Woo! Adapted Mind Math! Come explore the site with me.
Alrighty, so go ahead and add your answer in the box. What do you think it is?
So Jalen, what you been doing, man?
Alrighty, so things that I am seeing in our Pear Deck box are ecosystems are made of living things. They're classified as aquatic or terrestrial, and they are important because they help with food chains and they provide food to other parts of the food chain. Okay. I'm also seeing it's important because it adds a lot of biodiversity, which is a good one. Okay. Okay. So the two things that we're going to go ahead and talk about with our intro to our ecosystems is number one. When it comes to ecosystems, there are two major factors that are at play. First is biotic factors, which are anything that is living. We know that the root word bio means life. So anytime you see bio, it always means life of some sort. So in our ecosystems, we're talking about anything that is made of cells and is considered living. So plants, animals usually will fall into that category. The other one is abiotic. Anytime you see the prefix a means not. So if you break that word down, a means not, and bio means living. So we're looking at things that are non-living or non-living factors. These are sunlight. This can be water, soil, climate, weather, any of those sorts of things. All right. So I'm going to show you a series of pictures, and I want you to tell me if they are biotic or abiotic. There is a place on your screen for you just to be able to tap which one you see, and your feedback will come directly to me. So, with this, do we think that this picture is a biotic or a abiotic factor? Is it biotic or abiotic? Waiting on about 11 people. Alrighty. So most of us are correct. We have chosen biotic, and that is the correct answer. So for this one, which one do we think it is? Is it biotic or abiotic? Is it biotic or abiotic? And for those of you that are answering in the Zoom chat, please answer on the Pear Deck so that I can get your feedback on the document. Is it biotic or abiotic? Alrighty, so most of us are correct on this one as well. It is abiotic. What about this one? What do we think it is? Biotic or abiotic? Good job. Most of us are correct again. It is abiotic. And this one, what do we think it is? Good job. We all got that one right. It is biotic. All right, so this one is a little bit of a thought question. I want to know what you think. It says, do biotic and abiotic factors affect each other? I want to know what you think. And don't type just yes or no. I need to know why you think what you think. So either yes, they do because, or no, they don't because. Or I don't think so because. Just make sure you have the because with your explanation in it. Alrighty, so things that I am seeing. Thank you guys for giving me a detailed question. Detailed answers. Some people say no because abiotic factors do nothing for biotic factors. I don't think so because I think they are supposed to work together. Um, yes, because the sun and waters are abiotic, but biotic factors like plants and animals rely on them. That's a good answer. Yes, because biotic things need abiotic things to live. I like that answer. Mm, yes, because humans are biotic factors and we need oxygen, which is an abiotic factor to survive. Those are really good answers. So I agree with the people that say yes. Biotic factors and abiotic factors do affect each other per se. We could talk about how, when we were talking about water and we were talking about how there could be water shortages, if biotic factors such as humans are wasteful and use a bunch of water, we can deplete water tables, and then that could be an issue with the abiotic factor, which is water. That could in turn not get the same amount of water to other organisms that need it. So they can definitely affect each other. Definitely. All right. So our task for today is to complete the intro to ecosystems portion of our hyperdoc. We will start it today. We will finish it tomorrow. If you click right here, it'll take you to it. You could also have gotten to it from the very first slide. So when you get there, it is separated over here for you based off of days. So today we're on Thursday. Part one is looking at abiotic and biotic factors. You're going to click here to go to a PowerPoint that gives you the ability to sort through some examples, and you're going to identify them as either biotic or abiotic factors. Once you have sorted them, you're going to take a screenshot of it and insert it here. Next, you are going to actually look around your home, or you can go around outside. You can look outside your window. I know it's a little muddy outside because it's been raining all morning. But if you want to go outside and play in a puddle, go play in a puddle. And you are going to look around and see what is in your area that is considered biotic or abiotic, and you are going to just list them here. If you're still kind of confused and need a little more explanation on the difference between them, there is a video that is linked here that you guys can watch and will help you answer some of those questions. Next, we have a reading practice that just looks at our abiotic and biotic factors in real time and kind of explains it a little bit more. You are going to answer your questions. Went too far. You're going to answer those questions right there. Make sure you highlight in the text where you find your answers, and they are. Part 2 is vocabulary practice. If you click the image right here, it will take you to our Quizlet, and you can practice there. Choose your 3 different activities. Choose your activities that you want to play and insert your screenshot there, or you can choose to do vocabulary squares if you would like to, and fill out the information with our terms there. And that's all that we have set for today. We'll finish the rest of it tomorrow. So are there any questions about what we are doing today? If you're watching this video at home and you have a question, please send me a message in my Canvas inbox and I will answer it for you.